Hello, I'm Maite Prida.
And I'm Ghassan Nassar, and we are Living at 60.
Today we're going to take you on a wonderful journey in the magnificent island of Bali, Indonesia.
Which is a province island of Indonesia.
Exactly, and what's very interesting about this island is that the majority of people practice Hinduism. It is interesting because
the rest of the country is Muslim majority. Yeah.
Exactly. And what's interesting is that they practice something that they call Balinese Hinduism, which is a mixture of a little bit of Buddhism with a little bit of Hinduism, and they make their own spirituality or religion, which is really absolutely wonderful.
Interesting, yes.
Most people, when they think of Bali, they think of these wonderful beaches and places to go snorkeling, which they have. But today we're going to take you a little bit inland. We're going to go right in the middle of the forest of Payangan, which is about 45 minutes from Ubud, another interesting city that we already told you about in a previous episode. So we stayed at a place called Padma Resort, which is settled on an unspoiled river valley. It has these beautiful pools surrounded by nature. One morning, we decided to enjoy breakfast on a private pool. This is one of the things that I wanted to do for the longest time with my hubby here in Bali. Aren't we having a great time? Floating lounge, this beautiful view.
And weather. Oh, it's so nice.
Super nice, super nice. And that was truly fascinating because it was this delicious meal that we had ordered the night before. It was put on a floating basket. They gave us a little bell, so whenever we needed something, we had complete privacy, and we just had to ring the bell, and this very nice and kind lady will come and ask us what else do we need. While in the pool, we had the opportunity to be in this magnificent connection with nature. The pool is really nestled and surrounded by jungle.
Front and back, and the views were just incredible. You feel like you're really sitting in a nest of plantations or greeneries.
We had the opportunity to have a private tour of the resort. So Pasik, that was the name of our guide, he took us, and the first thing he asked us was if we had tried the durian fruit. Okay. This worries me. Why you have this one here? Why do you have it?
For open the durian.
Oh, really? Okay.
Okay, wait. I open.
Okay, so we're gonna see a demonstration on how to. Okay.
Okay. I do like this.
The durian fruit, for your information, is this bigger than a coconut fruit, funny looking shaped, but it smells so bad that although it tastes delicious, it is absolutely forbidden for guests in any hotel or resort in Bali to bring it and take it into their rooms. Why? Because it smells awful.
But it tastes good, sweet, and I thought little rosy.
We had the opportunity to feed goats, roosters, and even turkeys. And I had the chance to pet a turtle.
If you do like this,
Oh.
They don't like it?
they don't like it. But if like this, usually they scare and go.
We indulged ourselves and went to the spa.
We had beautiful, nice, and relaxing treatments. But we also work out because this place has a magnificent bamboo nest, which is natural and, of course, sustainable. We took a couple of yoga classes there, and we even tried aerial yoga.
Aerial yoga. That was actually my favorite, even though it's tough.
It is tough. It was tough, but we had a blast. Of course, we couldn't do it like the instructor. The cocoon is overlooking the river valley. And we took advantage of the trails and we walked around the trails of the property many days. We started very up high by the hotel, and then we will walk a couple of kilometers all the way down to the river. In a total jungle. This is so
Really.
beautiful and amazing. The
Yeah, go a second.
Indonesian Bali jungle. Wow. This property could not have missed a temple. It also had a temple that we were able to visit. When it was time to go back up, I have to confess that one time I really had to hitchhike. We went out on the road and I asked somebody if they can take me in their scooter. You have to know that in Bali, a lot of people drive scooters everywhere. That's one of the big problems with tourists because they rent scooters and they forget that, first of all, you need to drive on the other side of the road if you go from America or some part of this side of the world. But also, the taxis are in scooters. So you can actually ask a local to take you to places. So that's exactly what I did. And I waited for Gassan at the hotel. Then it was time to go to enjoy the beach. So we left paradise and moved into another paradise, but this time by the water. We went to the Indigo Hotel, which has a very special story between us because the first time when we started dating, I suggested to Gassan to go and stay in that place because I had stayed there and I thought it was beautiful and he truly loved it. So this time that we traveled together, we decided to enjoy it together. And you actually went swimming almost every day practicing for the Olympics.
Exactly.
Indigo is located in Seminyak, which is another little city within Bali. One of the wonderful things about it is that it has live music day and night. The beautiful scenery is complemented by all these nice, colorful umbrellas and pubs where you can sit at your leisure, have a drink, eat day or night. We practice yoga every morning. Not only yoga, we took our yoga classes, but also they did some healing ceremonies as well, and they were aligning our chakras. This resort in particular has 3 pools. One for adults only, which is the one that we like the most because it has special spas or little jacuzzis within the pool. That's fabulous. It has waterfalls, and we were able to play around a little bit. Then it has another pool, which is basically for children or families, and that one has some really cute cabanas where you can also stay. And the other one is also for adults only and is by the walkway. So it's very funny to be sitting there or swimming there and enjoying a cocktail, and you see all these motorbikes just passing by right next to you. We were not overlooking a jungle, we were overlooking a sea of scooters and the
Yes,
ocean
but
behind it.
yeah, it's a ocean front, but that little road goes by and lots of pedestrians and scooters are passing by.
And of course, we could not miss a traditional Balinese blessing ceremony. So we found the place to do it. We got all dressed up and we transformed ourselves into this magnificent queen and king. We wore traditional costumes and we walked around the palace. Our palace for a day.
Exactly.
One of the highlights of the trip was to see a procession, which you are going to wonder, why would she like to see a procession when they are actually carrying a corpse of somebody that just passed away? Well, in Balinese Hinduism, they believe that when a person dies, the soul goes directly to the afterlife. Everybody is happy because that person already transcended to something that they believe it is a lot better than Earth.
Here in Bali, we believe when somebody die, we are not sad because we are happy they will go to the next world according to their karma. Like
Okay.
this. Then to do a process reincarnation again. So this is we should be happy. So he already left this world and go to the better world.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
like
beautiful.
The
isn't
next,
it?
yeah, the next in
Yeah.
reincarnation.
Yes.
Yes.
We happened to run across them in the middle of town, and out of respect, we didn't know if I could take video or if we could shoot something or not. But we noticed that everybody started being so friendly with us. People were saying hello to us, they were waving at us. So, in the middle of their music and their celebration, they took the time to acknowledge us, and we acknowledged them as well. And we share that beautiful moment and special moment with them. I hope you enjoyed this visit to Bali with us. And stay tuned, because from there we went to Nusa Penida, which is another tiny little island in Indonesia. I am Maite Prida.
And I'm Ghassan Nassar.
We are living at 60, and if you like the video, please give us a like and follow us on social media. Until next time.